Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on Farming Simulator 25. So I did say at the end of last episode we need to move some more of these silage bales across to our TMR mixer because it's almost run out of, or I think it has run out of silage now. So we'll get a few more silage bales moved across. In fact, it probably will take all of these, I should think. Looking at it, it's got quite a high capacity. I think it's 100,000 litres. Probably not quite all of them, but it will certainly take quite a few. So we'll just deliver a few of these to the mixer. Is it going to let go? I think one of the yeah, that's weird. One of the grab arms is stuck in the. Oh, there we go. It's released it. Good. Okay, yeah. So we'll continue to move a few of these bales across to the mixer, and I'll keep that topped up. I have just got a helper coming with. Hopefully, it'll get here with the JCB fast track and the weeder on it to weed a few more fields because we've got a few fields which need weeding. And I'll get on with moving these. Also the lorry is over at the temple still, which that needs to be brought back with the flatbed on it, because we're just basically focusing on moving products over to the temple. Although reading some of the comments and the feedback, I think we probably are. It's looking like we're probably not going to finish the temple based on how far off we are still, which is a real shame. I wanted to finish it, but I also would like to move on now. This series has been going on longer than I was kind of hoping it would do. I was hoping to finish it around 150 episodes, really, initially. I know I did say 200 episodes more recently, but that's kind of out of desperation. Here we go, the JCB's turned up with the helper to weed that field. It's going to weed field number 24, which is that one there. So yeah, getting back to the temple business, I think based on how many more hours or in-game days it's going to take to finish it, well, nobody knows exactly because it's very hard to guess that, but I think it's going to be quite a few years yet. I think somebody said 9 years, in-game years. I should probably check to see what year I'm actually in at the moment, but if it is 9 years, I think we're not there yet. And that's assuming that you start, yeah, I think it's 9 years if you start almost straight away delivering products to the temple, which I don't think I did. I think it probably was the second year before I delivered anything there, or very much. So in that case it'd probably be 10 years. So let's have a quick look at what year we actually are in on the game. Is it statistics? Oh, years played 11. Okay. That's not what I expected. Well, maybe I was quite a few years off then when I started. Maybe I didn't deliver any products there until quite a few years in. I don't know, I can't remember. Wow, so it's been 11 years and we haven't finished it yet, or even nowhere near finished it by the sounds of it. I think they made it a bit too difficult, that, in my opinion. It would have been nice to have had it at an achievable amount of time, maybe like 5 or 6 years or something in game years. That's assuming you were delivering every year the amount that it needed. I think it's probably a little bit too hard to do. Well, it's not hard, it's just slow and tedious, and it just becomes boring, doesn't it, after a while? If you keep doing the same thing repetitive over and over again, it's just not very exciting. So I think in the future, if they do I think I really like the challenge. I like having these things that you can build. I think that's really nice. But I just think it needs to be a little bit more manageable, because this temple was absolutely crazy. The roller coaster in, what was it called? Silver Run Forest, I think. That map, that was a good one. That didn't take too long, I don't think. It was about the right time, and that was quite fun to do. And we could ride it as well. That was good. But yeah, this temple, I don't know whether we can even do anything with it when it's finished. Is it just going to sit there and do absolutely nothing? I don't know. I've obviously never finished it, so I don't actually know, and I haven't watched anybody else that's finished it either, so I'm not sure. But if it is just a static object that does absolutely nothing, it hardly seems worth spending all this time desperately trying to finish it for absolutely no reason at all, other than just the satisfaction of knowing that you finished it, which I would, like I say, I would have liked to have done, but I just don't want to drag this series on too long, because all I'm really doing now is just moving time on to get the temple finished and making sawmill products. Everything else is just on auto sell. We've got £3.6 million in the bank, so there's no challenge there with money. So the only challenge is just to finish the temple, which I think, by the sounds of it, is not likely to happen. So Yeah, it's sad, but I think we're going to have to move on before it's finished. Which makes me wonder why I'm still playing, I suppose. Maybe we will end the series. I think actually Daxten said he's just ended his series on this. I don't think he finished it. I haven't watched it, but I don't think he finished the temple, unless he did move time on at the end just to get it finished, but I'm not sure. I don't tend to watch that many other people playing this map, so I don't really know what other people are doing, but yeah, we'll see. I'll leave you a comment. I know I do ask this quite a lot, whether you want me to finish it or not, but I really feel this potentially could be the final episode if I decide to move on, because I don't really see the point of playing much longer if we're not going to bother finishing the temple. It would be nice to try out some other maps now. So yeah, that's kind of my most recent thoughts on it. I really wanted to finish it. I really do want to finish it, but I don't want to just spend every episode just doing the same thing all the time, because that just becomes boring. It's boring to watch and it's boring for me to play, so I would prefer to start something new really now. Okay, so the helper's there doing the weeding. We need to bring the lorry back, which is still up here at the temple, which of course has not changed since we were last here in the previous episode. We need to start the engine. I'm on the forklift, I think, just so the forklift's engine or something, I'm not sure. Anyway, yes, so that is the current situation. I think we're quite a long way off from, based on other comments that I've been reading on my videos, so yeah, that's what it looks like, and that might be how it ends, because yeah, unless I get loads and loads of people saying no, please continue, I think I probably will end the series, possibly after this episode. But we'll see on that. Not definitely. I don't know whether it is going to be my final episode. I don't really have an ending. Most of my series don't end that I do with anything particularly special, apart from the competitive series. We always do a big grand finale on the competitive multiplayer series, because that's where you find out who won, who made the most money overall. So obviously they have a proper end, but most of my single player series there's no real end goal, so it's just kind of I finish when I get fed up with the series basically and move on to something new. And I am kind of at that point now, apart from not finishing the temple. I am kind of at that point, so yeah, I'll leave it kind of up to you, but I think based on what Daxten's done and what I'm imagining people will say, I would say that probably 75% of my audience probably wants me to move on now. I know there will always be some people that really want it to be finished, and I would personally like to finish it, but I also want to enjoy myself playing the game, and I am at the stage now where kind of it is becoming a bit repetitive and it's not as enjoyable as it was, so I think it is probably time to move on. So then, there's my thoughts. Sorry to ramble on for quite a long time there, but that's just what I thought I'd try and update you all on my personal thoughts on the series. And also, I don't know what map to move on to. If we do move on, I don't know what map. I'll have to have a look at that and see what good maps there are around, but if you've got any suggestions, let me know that as well. Although by the time this video goes out, I might have already started a new series. I don't know, we'll see on timings, but yeah, I'm just looking for suggestions really on different maps that I could try that are actually good, because I know some maps maybe not as good as others. It'd be nice to play a good one, but yeah, I'll have to look into that. Anyway, what I'll do today, I'll continue as if we are going to carry on, just in case, but we've run out of hay and we've run out of silage almost. There's only 2 bales left, so we're going to make some more hay and silage. I'll do hay first, because that'll be lower than the silage in the mixer, so I've just put silage in but there's not any more hay there, so yeah, we'll do some hay making next. So I'll just park this up, we'll get the mowers on, and I'll go and cut some grass.
I was knocked down, heard the countdown through the haze, in the face of defeat, yeah. I was ruled out with no bailout, on my own, all alone, left to bleed out. But I rose up from the ground, just like I was spellbound. All the odds were against me, so I picked up the pace, and now I'm in the race. Give me some space. I'm a movement and I ain't losing. Gonna go, 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 go. Like a bullet, won't take no. You should know. to explode. So I've been told that I should fold and give in. I can't win in this game, no. But you can hear me laughing. I'm the new thing in this field. You should kneel instead of me now. Yeah, I rose up from the dead. Your words inside my head. All the odds were against me. But now I lead ahead with grace. I'm winning this race. Give me some space. I'm a movement and I ain't losing. Gonna go, 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 go. Like a bullet, don't take no. You should know, no, no, no. I'm about to explode. I ain't asking for permission, no. I don't have to say I'm sorry. I ain't staying in the background, no. 'Cause I don't need your worry. I'm a movement and I ain't losing. Gonna go, 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 go. Like a bullet, won't take no. You should know, no, no, no.
Right, okay, so the workers just finished the mowing. I got the workers to do the mowing as usual because actually that's a lot more efficient. Then I can get on with the tedding or the baling or whatever I'm happening to do after that. So in this case it was the tedding, and then we'll be moving on to the baling now. Now that this is done, we'll go and drop this off at the yard and pick up the baler, and then we'll come back and get that hay baled up into bales. The helper's driving the mower back somewhere. I don't know where it's gone, but oh, there it is. It's going that way round, so that's going back to the yard, and I'll go back this way. This seems to be a bit of a shortcut through the woods here. It's possible. Well, I don't know. We'll see who gets back first. I think I'll get back first. I'm probably faster anyway, though, on this tractor than the mower is. But I look like I've got a bit of a head start on the mower, so I would have thought I'd get back first, quite comfortably. But we'll see. The only thing you've got to remember is you've got to turn left here. First time I did this, I went the wrong way, but yeah, it's this way. And that brings me back out, pretty much where I've made the new yard area at the main yard. So I'll head back there now. I'm heading back there now. We'll pick up the baler and then go back to the grass field and get all that baled. Okay, so that is the field all baled, and now we need to get the auto stacker and get those bales moved across to the TMR mixer to get them into the production. I don't know how much hay it actually needs in the TMR mixer. Let's have a quick look. Where is it? This one. Okay, not too bad for hay, but it will take a few more bales. About 25,000 litres, so yeah, there's definitely room for them. The production stock, because it's always full, of course, because yeah, it does make it quite quickly. Actually, it's quite a quick production. So yeah, it doesn't take too long to fill it. That's for sure. Even though the cows are eating it quickly as well. But yeah, anyway, let's get back to the yard again, and we will attach the auto stacker. I think we might actually put it on the JCB. Thinking about it, we'll probably just leave this tractor at the yard, and then we'll put the JCB on, because the JCB is now finished its weeding job, so that one's now available to use on the auto stacker because it's a bit faster on the road. So yeah, I'll get on with that now. Just going to have a rest because it's gone pretty dark. I think we're going to continue this on a nicer day. So yep, there we go. It was pouring rain as well. Not very nice working conditions. So we've moved on to a new morning, and it is nice and sunny and bright now. So we'll continue to get the last few bales moved in the daylight. It'll also mean that potentially the temple might have progressed a little bit. We'll have a look when we've done this. I don't hold out too much hope, but you never know, there might be some changes. So we will go and have a look at that once we've finished moving these bales. All done. So I've just fed the cows again because they were out of feed, of course, and put some more bales into the TMR mixing. So that's all going fine, and we'll just finish off by a visit to the temple to see what, if anything, has changed. I doubt we'll see much change, but we'll have a look. Because of course we did only rest one night, and at the rate it does actually work, it's going to be many months before you see significant changes. And yeah, I don't think this has changed at all since the start of the episode. So that's kind of as expected, really. But just goes to show how slow it is, though, doesn't it? Because that's a whole month or more, probably 2 months it's been at this stage now, and nothing has changed. At least nothing visible. as far as I can tell. So yeah, that is the reason why I think we're probably not going to see this to the end. It's just too slow. It just gets boring, really. That's the issue. Just so repetitive, having to just keep bringing pallets of wood. And even if that's all I did, it would probably still take another 10 episodes or more to finish it. Even if I spent every episode, and just think about the 10 episodes in a row, just doing nothing but moving wood pallets to here, it would be pretty boring. So I think, yeah, we are probably going to leave the series here. Not definitely, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is the last episode. Just let's leave it at that, because it feels like time to move on. So yeah, we'll see. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.